Noblets and fellow crew
And co.
We're here, episode 11,
Yep. We're back.
and we've got a couple special guests.
Yeah, 2 this week.
So we thought we did one, easy.
Went
So
well.
we'll step it up and do 2.
We got young Tom Kitschke and Xavier Redden.
So introduce yourself, fellas.
Hello there.
Howdy, audience.
So if you're an avid listener, you'd probably hear the name Kitschke a bit because one of our valued sponsors on the pod.
Yeah.
Yep, it's a pleasure being part of the team, fellas.
Finally, it's good to finally get you on.
Yeah.
And speaking of our sponsors, I'll just as we always do, shout out to them. So
As
start
always-
off with, I'll start.
Okay, sorry, Dad.
Motel Poinsettia, the best motel in Port Augusta. Robin and her team will welcome you with a smile. And Nobby, where is it?
Next to Ian's.
West Side.
Ian's
West
Western
Side.
Hotel.
Ian's the best hotel in Port Augusta, close to a supermarket and servo. Just there.
As always, proudly brought to you... Oh my God, I fucked that up. Your Kiddin podcast proudly brought to you by Kitschke Ag Contracting, leaders in skilled farm labour.
And we have the great man sitting here. So
Absolutely.
Sell it to us.
Yeah. What?
Basically, if you're in the southeast and you want some farm labour done, give us a buzz and we should be able to work something out.
Just Mr. Fix It.
Yeah.
Someone talk. Fuck.
Sorry. I was just trying to sort out my beer here. I think. Did you grab my beer?
Maybe I
don't
took
think
it
it's
inside.
a beer.
Okay.
No.
I think I had.
Well, you can have it because there's none left.
Yeah. Okay. So, for those of you who don't know, we all went to boarding school together,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
and we also lived with each other. What?
3 years.
3 years or
Well,
couple
2 to 3
years
Couple years, yeah.
Yep.
after school.
Yeah.
Shambles.
Too long.
Hey guys, haven't you?
Pretty much was a continuation of the boarding house.
The 4 mayors of Morfettville.
Yeah. The shaggers of Morfettville.
Studs.
Yeah. And as every little group does, we like to think of a good name for ourselves.
A gang name.
Yeah. And they're usually pretty hard,
Tough as nails,
Yeah,
and
you got your Bloods, your Crips,
Yeah. Yeah.
so we went with
etc.
Shadowhawks.
We thought, what's a tough name that would represent us?
You suck
Yeah.
tonight.
Jesus, sound like Fank.
That's a crime.
Well, it should be. But we come up with Shadowhawks, and do you remember why?
I don't think
There was no reason.
I think we couldn't think of anything hard.
We were like,
And
well,
then
that's
I-
hard enough.
Oh, yeah.
what's a
With
sick
the
animal?
Shadowhawks.
We're not quite a hawk. We're just the shadow.
We're lurking in the shadows.
Yeah.
Noble as a hawk in the
Shady
sky.
characters.
Is it even a real animal like a
I
Shadowhawk?
thought that if you
It's
Googled Shadowhawk, something cool would come up.
And?
It just doesn't.
What does come up? The shadow of a hawk.
I think there's some video game that has a shadow. I don't know. It's because
what's
we're
the-
gonna get a tattoo.
What's the Step Brothers thing?
Yeah.
They shadow.
Nighthawk.
Oh,
That's probably what I think that's where it come from.
That is 100%.
That would
correct.
have to be where it came from. Nighthawk, Shadow. Yeah, we just
Right.
ripped them off.
Absolutely.
All right, so
All right.
so there we go. We found.
So we're frauds.
yeah.
Yeah. We've debunked them.
We also forgot one of our sponsors, Knob.
Yeah.
Mystery Wine sponsor.
Mystery Wine sponsor.
So
Cheers to the
Have
mystery wine
we've
sponsor.
we've cracked into the white, and it's a bit of bubbles.
It's actually rosé.
It's pink.
Right,
Is it
rosé?
rosé?
Yeah. And so it's a blend of white and reds.
Well, I prefer reds.
Well, now you got it mixed with white.
But you don't like white, so it's
it's a happy medium. It's even ground. So
I'll be the judge of that.
have a taste,
Have a
Fank.
taste and give us what you have. Let it sit on the palate
more
for a few seconds.
closer to the mic.
I've had worse.
Yep.
It's actually not too bad.
It's not your average goon sack. That's
It's
for sure.
not.
So
That's
If you
not-
smell it,
I
if
could-
you smell it, you think fruity Lexia.
It doesn't need that much fruit drink.
You're right.
Yeah,
Jack.
the ratio.
Your
Oh.
orange fruit drink to goon ratio for this one, it doesn't have to start off with an 80-20.
No.
Although,
Starting today at 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
speaking of orange drink, I wouldn't mind to top that off.
it
with
would
a
be
bit-
okay.
It would
but
be nice.
It's okay. But once again, thanks again to our mystery wine sponsor for the drop.
Yeah.
don't have the
Absolute
bottle
magic.
here, so
Question.
we can't. Yep.
What's the point of having a sponsor if no one knows who they are?
Well,
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to be affiliated with us.
he said. I mean, this person said, "I'll give you one, as long as there's no affiliation with me or the company whatsoever."
Yeah, he's a wizard.
So it's
He's a
magic.
wizard. It's
I
magic.
don't mind that. So you threaten people, say we're going to shout you out on the podcast if you don't give us something.
That
Yeah.
a bit of reverse sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yes. Melbourne Bitter, your sponsor.
KFC
Give us a
Australia.
case every week, or else you're our sponsor.
And you did not want that. So once again, shout out to our mystery sponsor. It's actually not too bad.
Yep.
Not
No,
sure
I
about
think
you
that's
blokes.
good. You can download.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Scarlet Fate.
Yeah.
drink
And it's a bit of a party drink.
It's a bit of a party drink.
Celebration drink.
Yeah.
It,
Happy
probably
Friday.
better than normal bubbles, I reckon. Not that I'd drink heaps of normal bubbles tonight.
Yeah. No, that's fair. But
Yep.
yeah,
It's
Checks
good.
out.
that's where we'll leave it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Move on.
Okay. So another thing that we like to call ourselves, and this stems from you, Neil.
Neil.
Neil. Yes,
you-
it does.
Where did this? Or we know where it came from.
So basically, when I first moved to the southeast, it was COVID times. Not a lot was happening. Couldn't make friends. Pubs were shut. Everything was shut. So me and my housemate Riley Kerno, great friend of mine, were pretty much bunked up for weeks on end. And
Yeah, just there's probably not much to do in the southeast when there's not COVID going on. Just
yeah, no, well, dig. Anyway, we ended
Below
up
the belt.
watching. We ended up having in between us on the telly pretty much 24/7.
Great show.
And then we just
Another
like pick
sponsor.
up habits from in betweeners, and he'd fucking spill something in the kitchen. I was like, "Fucking hell, Neil!"
Neil.
And then I made a few trips to Adelaide and
carried on.
carried on, and then just stuck. And I was calling everyone Neil, and then they were calling me Neil. And they thought, well, there's other characters.
There is.
And then there's four of us.
There's
There's
four
four
of them.
in-betweeners.
And it's bullshit because in the group chat we're like, all right, well, Kiddis is,
it was here. It was.
oh, was it here?
backyard, Yeah.
Oh, we're like Kiddis is obviously Neil because
Neil.
he's saying it.
And then it was
Redo's Simon.
Red's got the missus, so he's sire. And
You
then
can't argue with that. Yeah.
And I think our argument for you being Will was your mum loves you
Yeah.
way
Yeah.
too
And
much.
she's the MILF.
And obviously, love you, Jackie, because I know she listens every
listens.
week.
Absolutely.
MILF.
Yeah. Taxi's lunchbox.
And
Yeah.
I don't talk
Tucks
that
him in.
much.
Tucks him in at night.
Shit.
Changes the sheets when he wets to bed, etc., etc.
Etc.
Yeah.
Buys him nappies.
Yeah. It's Will.
Mattress protectors. So, yeah, you
It's
get
Will.
the. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously that leaves.
Jay.
Talk
Yeah.
shit.
Talk shit.
Yeah.
Doesn't root.
Thinks has all these sex stories that aren't real. Yada yada yada. Jay.
So I think it works out pretty
It
well.
works And then they've stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to be Will, but I'll accept
Got
that.
Will.
I don't know. I think size
Yeah.
the worst.
Size.
Nah, he's alright.
He's
He's a simp, but
He's
you love
alright.
him.
He's a
You love
pussy.
him.
Oh,
Neil's the one you want to be.
Neil.
Really though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really
He's the
want
best.
to?
Great dancer.
Yeah.
Picks up gilfs.
Yeah.
Hot dad.
Oh.
My daddy's not bent. Okay.
Right, moving on.
Yeah, we could literally talk about in-betweeners for a very long time.
And we're not going to.
That's another episode.
Yeah. Oh, should we?
Fuck it in.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Boarding house where we met.
Yep.
Do you remember? I don't remember. Oh, I remember when you came in, Neil. Fucking hell. Big old teddy bear.
Fucking sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
You used to say some weird shit.
you obviously came in year 11.
I was raised by wolves.
Yeah.
For the listeners out there.
We were already a year in.
You're in established
alpha
orders.
dogs.
Yeah.
Mm.
That. Yeah. No.
And then here comes big old teddy bear Neil. Cheeky
Big
monkey
Neil.
Neil.
Monkey.
And squirrel.
Squirrel.
Cheeky,
Timmy
just
Reynolds.
used to call everyone a cheeky squirrel, cheeky monkey. We're going, what the fuck is this
wrong with
bloke
this
on
guy?
about?
I think literally for like the first month you were just felt like you were high on life, and you were just so
Still is.
Yeah,
but,
fucking
but
hell.
like you were just so up and about just for no reason.
No reason, yeah. Like study period now, everyone to their rooms. You're like, yes.
Yeah.
I went to study. Yes, education.
Yeah, like,
Get in the
fuck
books,
off.
fellas. Let's go.
Because it was my first month and you'd been there for 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're in the deep depression.
Yeah,
It
dude.
was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
I was like, this is alright. Bloody away from home, living with 20 other blokes.
Finally off the leash.
Having to fuck around, but nah.
Mum's not looking over my shoulder anymore.
But there's a
Then-
few stories in the
there-
boarding house.
well-
we could name a lot.
I think the most iconic
make a
thing
movie
out
out
of
of it.
year 11 was the boxing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like a Royal Rumble.
That was
Yeah.
like we filmed it, we made edits.
Yeah.
Mexi got knocked the fuck out.
Yes.
Ended up in the
We
board.
need that needs to be.
Oh,
Can we
yeah.
put
Oh,
that there?
Yeah.
we can get this footage
I've
up.
got that.
Literally,
Who KO'd him?
Tucker.
Tucker,
Tucker.
with a cheapie.
Because no, it's,
Wait, it was good. It was good reffing.
Yeah, where was the ref? The man was down.
Yeah,
and he
you
was
were-
being clocked.
I let the fight play out a bit, you know.
And he ended up with a broken eye socket.
Yeah.
So he's good reffing.
because it was Mexi and Tucker fighting because same height,
Similar weight.
kind of.
Yeah.
Wait, it was weight
Mexi
divisions.
Mexi probably had a bit on him. I reckon.
And
They're both welterweights.
we Mexi has never fought in his life. Tucker started fighting with probably his old man when he was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 4 looks 40.
yeah.
Yep.
Mexi comes in with a haymaker, misses, off balance. Tucker
Yeah.
steps back.
Back.
Bang.
Back.
Whammy.
Hits him in the
Bang.
snout.
He,
Yeah.
he,
Straight
gets,
to the ground.
he hits the deck and then comes in, bang.
With a follow up. Yeah.
Uppercut.
Yeah.
There was
That's fair enough. The ref didn't
Yeah.
step in.
The ref was a bit late.
Yeah.
We'll,
Sphinx.
we'll put the video up if we. Well, it'll
If
be
we-
somewhere.
I've got it on my laptop.
Yeah.
So
Alright,
I'm
we'll-
sure I'll get it.
Oh, you got the
The
the whole.
yeah.
Did you do it? You edited
Yeah.
it.
I didn't film. I just did the dirty.
So
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, if
well,
you
I don't think you fought, did you? Because
No, no.
You-
no one would
You're-
fucking stand.
no one was in that
would
weight
step
division.
up.
Yeah,
No.
no one was in the heavyweight.
But little did we know, if we waited a few years, Nobby.
I remember. I
Get
remember.
the gloves on.
I remember fighting Baz. It was like me and Baz were like one of the first ones, and we did 5 rounds, and it was literally the hardest thing I've ever done in my life.
Seriously taxing.
If you're
Yeah.
not boxing fit, you
It
don't.
was just
You think
it's for throwing
it's easy.
haymakers,
Yeah.
just like missing.
That's
Yeah.
just like jumping up on like on the wall. I don't know how you didn't like go through the wall.
They're not made of brick. Like, they're-
No. And probably another like thing going on from the fighting is if there's any like a disagreement, it was Fories versus Serkis.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
obviously
Every time because it was
Austin's
close enough.
versus
There would have been.
it was pretty much even.
10 or 11 each side.
in year 10.
Fories were heavily undermanned year 12.
Fours were.
Yep.
Year 12. Oh yeah, we had a heap
Yeah.
in year
terms
10.
of
Year
in
10,
term-
you guys used to
No, as in
get
like
up.
as in
Numbers.
Your not numbers. We were evens. in year
even
12.
numbers,
But
but
Oh yeah.
The quality.
no, blokes.
Warriors. We had warriors. The Serbies were warriors.
No.
The
You
Fories,
you
They
had
were
more.
cowards. They
As
were-
you could probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got no one on the front
no,
line.
no,
You've got
no.
everyone in the trenches. We got everyone. They got through no man's land. Anyway,
Yeah.
But Fories have bigger cocks, so because we got the extra inch of skin.
yes, and it's
Inch.
wasteful. It is wasteful. Skin.
Yeah, hang
We
on.
put it to good use.
Yeah.
I mean, they put it to good use. I'm not saying which side I'm on.
I'm half and half, so.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a
But that
neutral
was.
ground.
But,
That's
that's
a grey area. that we don't want to delve
Yeah.
into.
nah, that's.
We need a doctor on
Yeah.
board for that.
Yes. Smithy?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you'll be keen to look
Make
at
sure.
Nobby's cock?
I'm sure there's a few doctors out there.
That didn't want to do it.
Yeah, driving
But that
home
was
from work.
like. That was the foundation of fighting, you know?
It was.
Because we do the old. It'd be everyone in, no head punches, but it would just be flying haymakers to the stomach.
It was kidney shots.
Kidney
And-
shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rib
And
shots.
like you're getting we got good at blocking our fucking
Yeah,
vital
Rib-
organs.
Yeah.
Look
It was
after
the-
your stomach.
It was the fetal
Yeah.
position for you
Look after your
boys.
stomach, look after your kidneys.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Oh.
get hit anywhere else.
It was fucked.
'Cause-
Those,
yeah.
like, and then when we made like the wrestling ring in the carpet.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was good.
That
That
was-
was, I think
that
year
was-
12 was like Hooverville v. What was it?
Southside.
Southside.
Where did Hooverville come
Tal. So Tal did history and he knew what Hooverville what it fucking
Yeah.
It's
was.
some
It
scum,
it was
like,
like-
No,
yeah,
it's like during the
slums.
Great
Yeah,
Depression,
it was.
some slum area.
Everyone living around these barrels on fire and shit. And
Yep.
Yeah.
These guys are POV.
So to put it into context, the boarding house there was 3 wings
Year 12, yeah.
in year 12. So like everyone has their own room with a
Door.
thing.
With a door.
Yep. with that thing. Because before that it was just curtains.
Yeah.
And you could peep over the top of people's. It's pretty. Not much fucking privacy when you look.
You could peep over the top.
You could peep over the top. Underneath.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Oh, we've had to cry.
You can cut fucking eye holes in the curtains if you're really keen.
You know
I
what?
was in the wall if you
You
want.
know what's going on when someone turns a fan on at 10 o'clock at night.
Middle of winter.
But again, for context, bedtime's at 10:30. So it was 10 o'clock in year 10, 10:30 in year 11, 11 o'clock in year 12. So if we're in year 11 and it's quarter past 10 and you hear someone's fan come on, well, they're not going to fucking bed, are they? You know what's happening. Did anyone else get walked in on?
No,
Oh,
they didn't. I've got walked in on, but they didn't see anything. It was
yeah,
dark. They couldn't see anything.
It was
You quickly chucked
It
your
was-
iPod in. Or fucking
one
whatever
of
you're
those
using.
quarter past
iPod.
10 jobs and I got done.
Yeah.
Oh,
A
smash
supervisor.
Yeah,
Probably doesn't help you doing it in the middle of the day. Or...
yeah. On your lunch break. The cleaner comes in.
Hello. But back to the original point of the Hooverville versus Southside. So we had our 3 wings. One of them we didn't use because we didn't have enough numbers. So we had one wing which was the north side, one wing which was the south side. That had about 10 rooms in about.
Yeah.
each room. Yeah.
10 each.
So the north side, which me and
Us
Noel were
three.
in.
No, and Kid.
Oh, and Kit,
Yeah.
yeah. It was
Jeez.
called Hooverville.
Tables have turned right now.
And then we had the south. Like we should have thought of a better name.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not much to it, is
Nah.
It was
Doesn't have
it
a lot
was
of legs.
it was the
it was
southern
a quick-
wing, and it's set like it's south, so it's south side. It's just shit.
Yeah.
Looking
Not-
back.
Yeah, we could have done better there.
Oh,
No,
we could have done
it.
it.
It was a quick before return.
Oh.
Go back to south side.
south side, you fuckheads.
Fucking twat.
These guys know the navigation. Shit.
all I just remember is like Kane and Tim would, and Hingy especially, would just come over and shit in our side.
Yeah,
and
and
just
they're
leave
dirty
it.
as
Just leave it and just
Oh,
walk over.
it was a battle,
Yeah, that's grim.
but then it would kind of flow from Hooverville versus Southside to Fories versus Circus.
It would change quickly.
It would be.
Well, I think
that-
it's whoever was
and then-
losing at the time would just call for the other one. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
if you're at the bottom of a pack
Yeah, you want
and
them
you're getting
out.
beaten up by Hooverville,
Yeah.
but you reckon the Cirkies are on your side, you're just
Yeah.
like,
Fucking
Circus,
Circus.
and just like,
It's just-
yeah,
and
it's
it's
instant.
instant
in
Yeah.
your brain. You can
Yeah.
just jump off,
Switch.
yeah, stop what
It's
you're doing.
primal.
Yeah.
It's primal.
It is. It's very.
unless it's Baz, and then
Oh, there's
contain the beast.
So for those of you who don't know Baz, Joe Barrels. Baz Barrels from Snowtown, obviously.
Host of this show.
We only make
We're
Baz
not
calls
going
on
into that
Sundays. You
territory.
fucking know that.
Somewhere.
Sunday,
So
somewhere.
he's just, farmer boy, grew up on the farm, strong bastard. And
Ox.
a bit of
Oxen.
a moose in the hips, some would say.
Bruce in the hips.
Strong.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
We'll go with that. Bit of a grizzly bear.
Yeah, I like
Is
that.
that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd call. It would.
We'd walk into his room, and there'll be 3 of us. He'll be on his laptop on bed. 3 or 4 of us will walk into his room and just make eye contact. He will just close his Chromebook, put it on the bench, and then pounce.
And
then
it was
he knew it was
contain the
coming.
beast.
Contain the
and
beast.
It used
Contain
to
the
take
beast.
like 3 or 4 of us to like get him down. And
It's like bull riding.
yeah, it was
Did we do that with him?
Yeah, no, but he didn't like it. So,
didn't like it.
He didn't. He wasn't in on it,
Yeah.
but we were all for it. So if you can somehow get him on all fours,
No.
one,
But here's,
two.
that's what makes it better. When you're bull riding, the bull does not want in on it. He's playing the game. He's playing the game.
We're playing him like a
Ball.
fiddle. Oh, but
Oh,
it was like,
fuck me.
like I remember once we were playing. I don't know, we must have been bored, like charades. Do you remember this? And he was up doing it, and then the whispers went around.
Contain the beast.
Contain the beast. Contain the beast. And then it's just everyone just kind of stopped, looked, And then he stops and looks, and it was just fucking 10 blokes on him.
Yeah.
And
He puts up a good effort.
He puts up a
fucking
fight.
very
The
good
man can fight.
fight.
Yeah.
He never just went on his knees and went, nah.
Nah.
It was always,
He
stood his
"I
ground."
am going to fight everyone here.
Yeah.
He's like, imagine the Hulk, but he just can't get to the Hulk.
Yeah.
He's just
He
like,
doesn't have that in him.
it's like Bruce Banner just holding him. It's like that. He's just
Yeah.
like angry
Yeah.
And red.
all the
Yeah.
time.
And angry.
And angry. Probably not on Bruce Banner's
Yeah.
level in terms of the rest of it, but
Yeah. Yeah.
we won't go into that.
Yeah, we won't go into details.
Oh, but
Truth.
that was also the rap battle was we used to have.
Oh.
And it
Mini
was-
Eminem.
That was shocking.
They
Again,
were-
I
was
probably
that-
could get a few up, but
I
I don't think they need to be repeated.
But it was. I think we did.
It'd just
I
be
think
a-
that was Hoover versus
Yeah.
yeah,
Outside,
it would have been.
and we'd
and it was
all
like,
we'd all stand,
Circle up.
up, and
Yeah.
everyone's be like on their phone, in like writing notes,
Yeah.
and it's just whenever someone thought of something,
What was
yo,
it?
kidder, you are a not fitter. I don't know.
Yeah.
just
I thought you were going to
shit like
say
that.
something
Too
else.
far, man.
Yeah, I was gonna. Oh.
Too far, man.
Okay, sorry.
But like we would have like the Eminem rap battle like last song beat, but it was just like we were just going off
It was-
beat.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's like,
It was pretty much just a free for all to be as mean as you can.
Yeah.
It's like the one place where you can be
what are two rhyming words that makes someone feel really, really
like
good?
let's
And
let's
put it in a
hurt
sentence.
feelings.
I
Yeah.
think I might try and find one of one of you because I still have them on my.
I
notes.
got a few, but I was reading them the other day, and they're so bad.
They're so
Here
cringe.
we go. Here we go.
It helps when there's a group of boys around just
Yeah.
laughing.
I'll try and find one.
I don't think this will do it any
Oh,
justice.
We're making it sound like we're doing rap battles.
They're,
and
no,
this will
they're
be
just not good.
No,
at
no,
all.
no.
quality.
Oh,
They wouldn't.
Nah, none of them really.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
There's one line that there's one I start with. Red. Some may say you're a bit of a fatto.
And
I
we
guess-
know where this
yeah,
is going.
Yeah.
So
in
that's
truth-
just that shows the quality of what it was.
Yeah, it was
shit ass.
Shit ass. Calling each other
Shit
each
ass.
other's name.
Yeah. But that because that's like the biggest insult.
Fatto.
Calling each other people.
Yeah, well, it was, wasn't it?
It started.
It started off calling.
It was like
Baz.
no.
It
It
did.
started off in like year 10 when we like be like Kimwit,
Oh yeah.
Kimwit,
Someone
Rick
Wit.
Wit.
Yeah.
What's Kerber's old man?
Trent.
Trent Wit.
Yeah,
That was a big
yeah,
one.
yeah.
And then it just evolved from wits to just flat out. So like
Thanks.
you are Stewie.
Yeah.
It's like, Stewie is a twat.
Royal. You are Royals.
Yep.
Who
And
probably-
then- and then
You
it-
are Baz.
So in Trent was like, you are Baz,
You are
and then it was
Keisha.
Baz, straight Baz for a long time.
Yeah.
And
Still
then it was
is.
like, you are a Finquid.
Still very much is.
And then you're a Mexi. Yeah.
Yeah. and, then it,
Mexi's up there.
and it goes on.
Yeah. Find someone with undesirable characteristics
And
call them that person.
And watch their face.
Like I wouldn't say,
and watch him melt.
I wouldn't say it's like on the same level as calling people like Hitler. But it's,
Well.
it's not for us. It's not far off.
Yeah.
It's,
So, yeah.
it's pretty fucking grim.
Oh,
Yeah.
we were
Use your button.
nearly burnt the boarding house down a few times.
And luckily we had Hammer there to set off the fire alarm
Yep.
with his head.
So,
Yeah.
What?
we were
think the-
playing
I
the
don't
game.
know what we
So
were
we're
playing.
playing the game, and one of the supervisors said, like, we're throwing a tennis ball around the boarding house, and the supervisor said, you better not hit that fucking fire alarm with the tennis ball. Anyway, we
I
throwing
think-
it around.
Because by that stage there'd been like 5 fire alarms
Yeah.
in the space
Yeah.
of
Not long.
like
So this
3
is like-
weeks.
And they're like, and they're
It's a full call out.
I think they're expensive
Yeah.
for
For
the
the
school as
school.
well. Yeah.
So-
And they're always like, it comes out of your funds. No, it
No,
doesn't.
it doesn't, but...
if
three-
we own up,
Yeah,
well,
Yeah.
So if they can pin it down, if they can pin it to one person, they pay for this fee for 4 trucks and people to come out and turn the fire alarm off. But obviously, you'd never own up, and you say it was a group accident.
Well, that was
Is that what we're doing
when
now?
vaping was
that was fresh to the
just,
scene.
just started to come in, and we're like, oh fuck yeah, like where can we do it? Oh, Smithy's room. So if you don't know Smithy, he's a would not break a rule.
Yeah,
If
he's
his
as
life
straight as an
depended on-
arrow,
He'd
only
finish
straighter.
school, go in his room, study.
Study.
Yeah,
Have dinner.
Study. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Think about study. Then
Wake
do it
up.
in the morning.
Study.
And then do what he
He'd,
does in the
he'd
morning.
study in the morning.
He's ducks.
Before school.
He's ducks.
So we go to his room.
And he was
I think.
ducks. He was.
Yeah.
Puff a few great.
Tokes.
Have a few tokes of the vape. Set the
Legends.
fire alarm off.
And so we're in Smithy's room. Fire alarm goes off. The room's full of smoke and it smells like strawberries. So we've got to fucking reef the window up, trying to fucking wave it all
Got
out.
towels.
Deodorant. Sprayed everywhere, trying to mask the smell. It was just it was Smithy's deodorant.
And then they ask him, I just sprayed a bit too much deodorant.
Yeah.
I remember one time,
Elite.
it was me and Hingy were just in my room and we had a lighter. Hingy just decided just to light my quilt on fire. Just lit it. I'm like, "Cut, what the fuck are you doing?" He's like, oh fuck. Smoke everywhere. Ding, 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 ding.
Fire alarm.
Oh no.
Call
Deodorant.
The fireys are here.
Shane, after it all settles down, fire truck's gone, Shane comes over in the tea room, because we had to go to the tea room or something? I don't know. Or we're outside. Yeah. And then and then he's like, "Oh, Brad, just come with me. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go. It's in my room. Oh, so the smoke alarm went off in your room. What happened? Oh, yeah, it's too much deodorant, Shane. He's like, oh, no worries. Thanks, Dad. No worries. You can go
Thanks,
now.
Dad. Thanks, Dad.
I'm like,
I forgot about
He's
thanks,
like,
Dad.
yeah, you stink, so checks out.
And
yeah.
it still rings true to this day.
Yeah,
It's
and
the fucking deodorant.
The corner of your cook's built.
Another one when we realised, Aquaman was flammable.
Flammable.
Yeah.
I feel like my room copped a...
If you don't know what Aquim,
Well, you should know because...
hand
Hand
sanitizer.
sanitizer.
Yeah.
COVID peak season.
They would have made it
99.9.
killing.
Should have bought in shares.
Sponsor us.
Shares.
Yeah, no. Or else.
Anyway,
We
Sponsor us or else,
we
girls.
always,
Yeah.
on our breakfast table, there was always a full litre bottle of Aquim. And somehow...
I wonder who that genius was that flipped the bottle around and
saw it was
saw the
alcohol.
flammable
Yeah.
little red fire sign
We
in the
see
corner.
that. We see
Opportunity.
opportunities. So I think
We got plenty of time to kill there.
first
Some
time-
people see danger, we see fun.
Yeah. So we grab this bottle, take it to Finks' room, cover his desk in it, and light it up. But it burns invisible. Like you can't see it. It's on fire. I'm like, oh, doesn't do anything. And then
Flick the
you
lights off.
Flick the light off. The whole table's on fire. Troy tried to put it
Gorgeous
out.
blue flame,
Oh,
mind you.
great
Yeah.
flame.
We finally pat it all out, and the top of the desk is just.
Oh, and that stayed that way. That was
It
like,
probably
the
still
bottom.
is.
That would have been like term 2, early terms, the whole year. Like I would like run my mouse over that, and it's like,
Yeah.
Burnt
It's
the
probably
bottom.
still the case.
Yeah.
If you're a
Yeah.
year 12 boarder at Sacred Heart and your desk is sticky, it's because of lighting aquarium on it.
We go around at night,
corner desk, northeast corner desk.
splash it all over the bricks, light it up, fireworks, fun.
And like,
The escalation was good, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Because then it would turn the lights off, douse like a bit of paper,
Yeah.
scrunch up a bit of paper, douse an aquarium, light it up, lights off,
we're playing
fireball
soccer.
soccer, dodgeball.
Yeah.
Or I just go in the shower and just like put on
Yeah.
the shower, turn the lights off,
Squirt everywhere.
light it up,
Speaker
and
on.
just chill out for a bit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just mellow.
Yeah, in
Warm
study
hands
when I was
up.
by myself, I'd
Yeah.
be bored and just put it on my desk and just watch it.
Yeah.
Not study.
Pyro
Putting
maniacs.
mum and dad's hard-earned coin to good use.
Make
And
it
then the funniest one is when we lit your door on fire.
Yeah.
that was the pinnacle.
Yeah.
That's the best memory
And it
of
just-
aquarium that I
Yeah.
have.
and it just didn't go out.
We were just watching it, laughing, and then it kind of got bigger. We're like,
Your whole door
wait,
was
they-
on fire.
Yeah, we're like, wait, they're red flames.
The door is on
That's-
fire.
The timber is
burning.
alight.
No, that's just not aquarium burning. That is my door burning.
we were like,
And
we were
then-
like
Me
stepping
Me
on
and you
it.
stepping on it, and that was just
Door.
like feeding oxygen to it.
Then big farmer boy Neil comes over with a blanket.
Fire blanket.
Oh, there we go. That works.
At least one of us has half a brain in here.
Yeah, if you weren't there, there'd be a bit of strife, I reckon.
Fuck.
Boarding house is still there.
Yeah. Things are getting a bit out of hand. I need to wrap that up before someone loses their fucking spot in the board now.
Well, we've done a lot of things. One of the best things I think, that you've led, Neil, which usually when you're leading things, it doesn't go too well.
No.
We went on a bit of a hunt last November.
Yeah.
On
Was
the
it
farm.
November?
Yeah, I think it
Last
was.
November, just before
Shit.
fire,
Before
just
harvest.
before,
Oh,
just
yeah.
before fire band season.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks
So-
before, early November,
Yeah. So
in the forest.
I'm a bit of a passionate hunter, and
I hate animals.
I'm
all
an,
Nick loves
I'm an
eating.
animal
Yeah.
lover.
yeah,
And
sometimes too much.
These
I hunt
boys,
to live, and I live to hunt.
these boys have been wanting to come on a hunt for ages and ages, and I live in the southeast, farms at home in Jamestown, so it's just been hard to organise logistically how we're going to go on a hunt. Anyway, I went home for harvest, and we weren't quite started. I said, right, this is the weekend. This weekend we can do it. And so they're like, right,
We're hunting stag.
Yeah, we're hunting stag. They're going to come up on the Friday. And
What's a
they're
stag
gonna leave.
for those playing at home? Sorry.
That's not.
That's not a
Sorry,
stag.
that's
what
not a
it is.
stag.
A
Sorry.
stag
That was
is a
scared.
male deer.
Stag away.
Male deer.
Yeah.
A big
And-
buck.
We have red deer at home.
Yeah, throughout the week, little group chat, you were hyping it up
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh yeah, like
And-
And
And
Oh,
we were.
and we will.
for good reason.
Oh, it was.
yeah.
I was
So-
toey.
You know, it's that time of year. The stags they're going out on their own. They're putting velvet on their
mating? Is it
horns.
mating season?
No, it
or-
isn't mating, but they're going.
Okay.
Imagine
They're
that.
just growing
So
their
we're
horns
clapping the two.
Oh, the horns.
Sticks.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was-
Bit of need to fucking.
Yeah, just for a bit of fun. Anyway, they come up and I look at the forecast. Yep, chance of rain. Temperature's not too bad. Oh, yep, that should be right. Anyway, they get up about 2:00 on. I think it was Friday. Yeah. 2:00 on Friday afternoon, and it probably took us a couple hours to get things organised, pack all the swags and all the kit.
Had a practice shoot.
Yep, we got the guns out. We had a shot. Everyone could shoot. That's the number one thing is making sure the animal's taken humanely. So
Yep.
make sure everyone can shoot straight, so it's taken humanely.
Yeah.
And
Instant.
boy, could I shoot straight.
And Thanks has played a lot of COD in his life, and I didn't think that was a good enough reason for him to shoot straight.
It
but
tran-
he
it
actually-
transfers.
It transferred pretty
It
well.
transfers.
So, video
He's-
games
so
to
if
real
you
life.
fucking fuck me over.
He's ready for the front line.
Yes.
Yeah. He doesn't have the heart for it, but he does have the shooting skills.
Don't have the ticker,
So, yeah.
the balls, the brains.
Anyway.
Yep, you get it.
We've got a
I'll
Can-Am
shoot
at home. It's a 3-seater, and it's got a small tray, which could fit 2 small bales of hay on the back. And we've got...
Wait,
Four.
Neil. Not everyone knows, not everyone's country folk.
You measure
knows.
everything in bales.
generic terms.
Maybe-
It's a
maybe
square meter.
something
It's a meter
these-
squared.
Something these city folk are better
A
equipped
buggy with a meter squared trailer on the back.
Yeah,
Tray.
two.
And a meter is 100 centimetres.
Yeah.
Thanks for that. Yep.
Righto.
1,000
Anyway,
mil.
so, and
Yep,
on the back
checks
we
out.
got 4 swags, a
Esky.
esky, a gas bottle,
a
Weber.
Weber.
Weber
What else
Q.
we have? A big old tarp.
a big... and
That
then-
was fucking
yeah,
needed.
just before we head off, we'll just pack it up just in case it comes in dewy and we need to set up a bit of a cover over the tent, over the swags, make up a bit of a teepee.
And then we had all 4 of us in the front.
4 of us in the front, so the capacity of the Can-Am is maxed out. Anyway, shoot off up the track. We're like, yep, 4:30 or 5 o'clock. We'll set up before it gets dark. And we get to the top of the track and we look out to the west and there's this massive
And
fucking...
I've got a ripper video.
Hopefully
of
we
it.
can get that
They-
video on.
We'll get that up
There
on
is-
social.
And when it comes from the west,
There
it's big.
Like, we're looking over towards YL and there's this huge black cloud hovering over like the home
Storm
block.
cell.
And
it is like
we're like, that is about
Hurricane
10 minutes away
Katrina
from
like.
us getting fucking rolled. You could just see it was just pissing down. Like, right, let's get to the forest and let's set up. We had to get a key to get into the block. And we start pinning it into the forest. And then this storm cloud has found us. And it was raining buckets of water.
But the only people
hail.
getting fucking wet were
Well,
the two
the
blokes on the
outside.
outside. It was
So,
me and
A
Nobby.
Can-Am is like a side-by-side vehicle. It doesn't have side doors. So there's 2 blokes in the middle warm and cozy.
like-
2 blokes on the outside have half their body absolutely drenched.
Picture
Oh.
like golf buggy, but
Yeah.
Got
better.
But
like,
that's
the
like
same-
a golf buggy. That's like a 4-drive golf buggy.
Yeah.
I remember
Off-road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just literally saturated just
Yeah.
on one
To the
half.
skin. It
And
was...
I was
freezing.
copying it from the west, and it was like
Yeah.
it was
west.
hard.
Yeah,
Like it was not hail, but the rain hurt.
And like that time of year, it's tropical storm. It is fucking massive amounts of water.
Dare
coming
I
out.
say it? Bit of coastal rain.
It
Well,
was,
that, well,
well,
We are in Jamestown.
We are not near the coast.
No,
but
coastal type range.
it felt like we were up north.
Yeah, it was
felt
monsoon.
tropical. It was
Monsoon season.
We're in southern Australia.
Sharks.
We don't get monsoons.
We'll have to check with Instagrams, but Lenina.
Yeah.
Lenina.
Lenina.
It was La Nina. It was wet. Anyway, we are drenched and we get out to where we want to set up camp.
Still
And
raining.
it's still raining. And we didn't bring any firewood. So we had a problem because we're all wet.
And the wood's
And
wet.
the wood's wet. So we're scavenging around trying to find wood that was kind of behind where the rain was coming from. And I had about a dozen pine cones and I brought a gas lighter.
That was
a
serious light. Like, how long did you sit there
It was
with that gas
about
lighter?
10 minutes straight.
Literally.
So we would have used half the bottle of gas and it was just blasting the fuck out of these pine cones. Finally, they took the flame and we could dry up some other wood.
But to be fair, if we just had a flint and steel, probably would have got
We were literally looking for wood, like trying to talk to Neil, and he was just focused on
couldn't talk to
lighting
him.
this
If
fire.
we didn't get the fire going, we had to go home. Like we wouldn't have been too wet and cold to stay.
But it took 100% of your attention for some reason.
Just to hold
I
a
don't know
trigger
what,
and a
but
bit of
like,
pine
You
cone.
just had to hold the
Why?
trigger, but you couldn't talk to anyone.
No, it was.
No,
Without that, we go home. And I wanted
he
to stay.
needed the right oxygen to
Yeah, it
flame
was- Yeah,
to fuel ratio.
it was me being nervous.
I've never
that
seen that sort of focus.
I could not let the boys down on their trip. It was we have to get this going.
It was
Would've been
it was
flat.
hanging in the balance at that
Anyway,
stage.
All good.
5 minutes later, we get the fire going.
Rain
We
stopped.
start drying out our socks. We make up our own little.
Oh, I've got a story about
We get our own little
that.
cloak.
My socks, they've got holes in them, and
Yeah.
they're hard on the heel. So yeah, well,
Wait, hang on, wait.
No. They're hard because I burnt them, not because of anything else. But I wear them now, and
Why do you still wear them?
it digs
Get your
into
money's
my
worth.
foot.
Go to Kmart.
Go to Kmart.
I don't buy clothes.
Wait for
You
have to
wait for Christmas.
Well, Christmas
The
is only a
Christmas already
month,
been.
month later.
Buy me some
After
more
the
clothes,
trip.
Mum. Yeah, well, no, this is before Christmas.
Anyways,
Anyways, on
we
that.
got the fire started. We got the shelter started. Eventually, we fucked.
Beg your pardon.
We fucked it up.
Clown.
Yeah, so we wanted.
Sorry.
Finks fucked the shelter up. So
Yeah.
How did I fuck it up?
I don't know. You would have.
Oh, yeah.
How'd you fuck it up? So the weather always comes from the west.
Sorry.
So
Sorry.
we wanted the tarp protecting us from the weather coming from the west. But he set it up so as if the weather was coming from the south. So all this rain that would be coming in on the side was coming straight into where the cover was meant to be protected.
Well,
So
you know what, Neil?
Didn't matter because
It
you got soaked anyway.
I got fucking wet anyway.
we'll
And that was
fast forward
coming
this
from the
next
south,
segment.
I reckon.
We come here to hunt stag. We went out and we
Shot some roos.
because we got a permit to do that
We did.
to distract them.
Yep. Well,
Um,
well, you shot
so
the roos because
I-
you're the
yeah.
one with the gun.
I took
license.
2 kangaroos.
Yep.
And we used the meat.
Yep.
All of it. The liver,
All of it.
kidneys.
Heart.
And then
The spleen.
I thought we might.
Tail.
I thought we
The
might
tail
have seen
stewed.
a stag.
Oh,
by
yeah,
now,
that was
and we
good.
hadn't seen a stag, so we're like, right, let's get back in the K&M and we'll cover some ground. And because it's not just on dark, well, the sun's just gone down. They're out and about. They're active. We'll just run some back roads and see if we can't find one in the forest. And we stumbled across one about 6:30.
You spotted it from 10 deep.
Yeah. So we saw. All I could see was it looks like a bull with
Horns.
well, like 2 ears, and it looks like a plant from a while away. I went, stop the Can-Am. I wasn't driving. I was like, who's shooting?
No, you were driving.
I was driving.
Yeah, so you were
I was like-
driving.
I was like, fuck, turn this thing around because I reckon there's one back there. Turn around, go back there. I was like, who's shooting it? And then before they could even answer, I grabbed the phone.
Yeah. I think I was holding the gun. Like, oh, this is me. This is my time to shine.
It's my fucking turn finally.
Like, just rips it out of my hands.
Snaps it out, put a bullet in, close a bolt, went to scope up this deer, saw it was a deer, and then it saw us, and it just sort of, it was on the top of a hill, and it sort of just backed up into the forest, and then we chased it went to look for it for about 15 minutes, and then it got dark, and it was sort of the end of it. We had packed meat.
Unfinished business.
Unfinished business. It's still out there.
We're still out here.
He probably listens to the podcast.
Hey,
we are.
6 months time, we're fucking coming.
So
Hopefully a
luckily,
bit beefier by then.
Yeah,
We packed-
well, that's
marinated pork spare ribs
Beautiful.
and sausages. and white bread and sauce, and it was just like we could still have a feast.
Yep.
And we didn't bring beers
Or
out there.
kangaroo
we brought
as well.
What did we bring?
two bottles of wild turkey.
Wild turkey, yep.
And a slab of coke,
Yeah.
which is
Oh.
we've never done that before, but it was what we felt like.
I had a
That's
little
shooter's
I had like
drink.
Yeah.
500ml bottle of mixture of whiskey. And
Yeah, that was tough.
But we sat around the fire.
Yeah, we got pissed pretty quick. So these bottles are a litre, and we had cans, like crack it, take a big gulp at the can, and we'll bloody splash a bit in. And we did the first 4 cans, and half the bottle of turkey's gone. We're like,
Hang on.
oh.
Maybe we better bring it back.
Yeah.
The ratio's a bit off here. Anyway,
I think the damage
we
is done by
two
then.
bottles, like in an hour or an hour and a half, and yeah, we were
were
ticking.
Well, only like 3,
And-
well, like 2 or 3 cans of coke.
Yeah, a
each.
couple of cans of coke, and we were just fucking talking
up.
absolute garbage.
Probably like this whole episode.
Yeah, it's literally what we're talking about
Just
now.
shit.
It sucks.
Yeah.
And we eventually
it only got worse from there.
we eventually one by one go to bed, call
Yeah.
it a night,
Yeah.
wake up in
Yeah.
the morning, fuck around for a little bit more, and,
Well,
and then
can I tell my side of the story for this?
okay.
Because
Okay.
there's 2 parts. There's 2 bad parts. So, one, Mr. X
Please, go on.
he was. You'd say you're a bit
Clumsy.
intoxicated.
That's clumsy.
You were going to sit down because we had these
Oh.
big logs that we were sitting on, and he's going to sit down and takes one step too far back and goes bloody arse over over.
The terrain, to be fair,
We were on a hillside.
there was
But-
lots of things to dodge.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, okay, that can stop. So our sleeping arrangement was already. I'm looking back.
we were sleeping on a fucking mountain.
I-
So we're on the side of the hill.
I
Just
set
perspective.
I set myself up
It
for
would've been-
what was coming.
It was probably a 10%
Slope
slope.
angle.
Yeah.
About that.
Not
so
too
like,
bad.
You're,
but-
you're almost rolling out your swag, but you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and it was Zave laying across horizontal.
Yeah.
Kidder, you're at his feet. Nob
Yeah.
was at about his shin, and I was about at his crutch area. And this is where the night
Don't
just
do
went.
that.
Well,
Should
I know that now. This is where the night just went to real shit.
We've set up this tent thinking, it ain't gonna rain on us.
It is not-
We are
it's
safe.
not gonna
Uh,
wet.
Stay warm and dry.
It
The
is
fire's
not-
still crackling.
It's not
There's an
gonna
imposter in
get
the
wet. So luckily, I had my swag like fully over me. I had like a jacket hood on, and I wake up and I hear like this like imagine like a leaking tap, and it's just leaking on your swag, but it's flowing. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I open my fucking swag, and Zave, he's like not even laying on his back. He's like on the side, cock in hand, just
You know what?
just pissing on me.
That's like one step better. I was probably like, I don't want to piss the bed like I have in the past.
That's the next step.
That's
out
the
of it.
That's the next step to
Yeah, to getting better. To
not. I don't know.
not piss in the bed.
Yeah,
And like,
whatever that-
even if
Piss
you
your
had,
own bed.
even
Yeah.
if you had
So-
Yeah, your swag was dry.
Swag was dry.
That's a
And
win.
your pants
even
were
if
dry.
you had an adult nappy on, that's not stopping it. Like you're like pants down, just like
You have to duct
holding
tape
it.
the nappy to it.
Yes,
I remember. Yeah,
you
like,
like.
I
Nobby woke
remember.
up.
Yeah, I remember waking up because I just heard some
Commotion.
And I'm like, oh, what's going on here? But I was still out of it. And all I could hear was feet going, Renault!
He was punching the
Punching.
shit out of
What the
me.
fuck
I
are
was-
you doing?
I was
and I'm
belting
just like,
you.
What was I
Belting.
saying?
You're like, I know.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, just
know
like,
you're
oh, and I was just like punching your leg, like,
Yeah,
wake up, Renault, you're pissing on me.
and I thought, I'm like, oh, Finks has got this. I'm going to go back to sleep.
And then so I'm like the top of my swag's wet, top of my pillow's wet, but my body wasn't. Thank fuck, like none of my
Yeah.
head,
Should
because
be
I just
thankful.
like
I spared you.
I this like jacket hood on, and like that was wet. I'm like fucking hell. So I pull my swag out from like underneath our little what would you call it, shelter where the tarp was, and because that was probably about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so there was still a bit of time to sleep. I'm like, fuck this, pull my swag out. So I'm half in the shelter, half out, and for the rest of the night, all I hear is doof, 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 and feel what are they
Millipedes.
called? Millipedes falling from the trees.
Yeah.
It was raining millipedes, and then all I could feel on
They're
me
on
was
my
like
side.
all I could feel on me was doof, 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 millipedes,
Yeah.
and I woke up and it was just like millipedes all over me, and it was
You literally
I
would have had
was
like 3 hours sleep.
Yeah.
Oh my! I was
Absolutely
like,
corrupt.
what have I done to deserve this?
I remember
I reckon-
waking up and I remember going to sleep with Finks next to me. Then I woke up and to see Finks is 3 meters down. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? What's doing here? And then you got up, you're like, no.
Nah.
I was so off you.
Yeah.
I was so off
Redo
you.
slept for another 2 hours. Like,
Yeah,
had a
I
great
slept
sleep.
pretty well.
When
yeah,
you first started
dry
saying
as.
about how you went out there and things like shit was falling from the sky onto you, we're like, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Like, that did not happen. And then we stood in the fire, and then Dead Set was like, pop, pop, pop. And you like, look around, and there's millipedes on the
Kamikaze.
fire.
Coming from the sky.
And like, not only was I getting the ones from the trees, but I must have been just on the right spot that wherever they would fall on the fucking tar,
I'd
they'd,
roll
like,
off.
roll off the edge.
Oh, so you're getting
Where
double.
I am.
You get double.
I'm like,
You're a rainbow
there
tank.
was like 20 millipedes in my swag, and just like on me, like in my sleeping bag, and I'm like, what the fuck?
That's karma, mate.
There was
Karma.
a hunting story that wasn't the most successful,
Oh, no.
but you know, a good hunter is made by a bloke who doesn't expect to get something every time he goes out, and someone who enjoys being in nature.
Yep.
Well, I've got
Which you
something,
did.
alright? And it wasn't
My
anything
urine.
to do with hunting.
You got pissed on. But
So
I
it was a
think
good trip.
it was still a good trip, and we still enjoy it, and we're going to do it again.
All the same.
we did get to stay.
Exactly the same.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we don't piss on each other.
All I've learnt is whenever we go, no, just whenever I sleep anywhere, you are not within 2-3 meters of me.
I was about to say,
3.
I think
3 meters.
Or downhill, because
Just
3
no,
meters.
3 meter radius. I'm not in there.
Well, if you go uphill from me,
You're safe.
you're safe.
Oh, no,
Don't go 3 meters
it wouldn't have mattered.
It'll hit you with like a.
Literally, if I was sleeping to your so you're looking down to your left, I'm fine. But if you rolled over that way, I'm fucked.
Anyway, we won't get into
Let's
the
stop- yeah, let's
nitty
stop.
gritty of
Yeah.
you got pissed on. You deserved it. Move on.
You went on
Get
a,
over
you
it.
went on a hunting trip, and you're not a hunter, and the hunter pissed on you.
That's initiation, baby.
Yeah. Welcome to the hunters club.
Welcome to the Hunters Club. I got it done to me.
so you pissed
By
on me.
myself.
And it had nothing to do with hunting.
Shit. Good times. Good times.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well,
It's probably an issue, but yeah.
now onto something. I guess you go from one end of the spectrum out in the wilderness
Yeah. To like real time.
to the other end of the spectrum.
Back in the big
Living
smoke.
in
A fantasy
virtual fantasy.
Instagram.
Not everyone's influencers. Are they?
I think they need to realise that.
Yeah.
I
That's
think-
a problem we're in.
well,
That's a problem we have.
I mean,
Yeah,
do we
let's
think we're
debunk.
influencers?
Yes.
Yes, but you're doing something other than going to Pilates
Then-
or having brunch.
Posting photos of the
Food.
sky with like a little quote that no one can read.
Yeah, like it's in.
Yeah.
You literally.
Just something out.
you have
Just
to-
something out
Yeah.
the
You
blue.
have to bring your phone
And-
so close to your head.
But
to
you
read
learn not to bother.
You just.
I'm not wasting my energy.
Nah, it's
Wait,
alright.
wait. Before we're talking about people on Instagram.
People on Instagram
The current climate.
posting shit.
It's there. It's a great tool.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna post that fucking, the one I sent in. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah.
But is pussy too much?
Nah, that's fine.
We.
If you're trying to inspire me on Instagram,
You are kidding
what,
yourself.
you're doing the opposite.
Yeah.
As
Can
soon
I-
as soon as you see like no photo, just like words, you just gotta go next.
Yeah. And
I
it's
don't
just
have time.
And like.
So this is what this says. Stop being a pussy in caps.
Say it later.
Is that too much or not to start off?
No, that's fine.
Pussy.
Nah.
What do you mean?
Work out 25 hours every day. Kill every animal you see. No remorse. Stop breathing. It's a waste of time. Start sleeping on the ceiling.
You better say shitter.
No more wiping after you shit.
It's a waste of time.
Waste of time. I'm not posting that.
Yeah, let's go.
Pussy. Don't be a pussy.
Yeah, I think that's the first major thing. Maybe not, but it just sucks. Instagram.
I think, like, 5 years ago,
None
the
of this is happening.
only influencers were people of influence, celebrities, sports stars, politicians, the likes.
Etc.
Whereas now,
Kevin 07, yep.
Jane from down the road,
Jane down the road. Oh, she has a nice body.
sorry.
And she has 10k
No,
followers.
she
You're
doesn't.
not a fucking influencer.
No, she doesn't.
So
though.
she's got 2,000 followers, but she goes to KX Pilates. And
I
all
don't
of a
give a
sudden,
fuck.
she's an influencer. Because
Yeah.
she can go there every morning
Post
and
it.
post a photo of the
And post a
Pilates
story, and
room
then-
and a little section of her watch to say how many calories she burns.
And then
And every all of the 2,000...
acai bowl, coffee.
Yep. Her 2,000 followers go,
What?
fucking hell, Jane. Now I want to get up and I want to sign up for Pilates. You inspire me every day to sign up for Pilates
They do
and
the
get an
opposite.
acai bowl after.
I have the opposite effect.
Absolutely.
I see that and I
it
go,
shows.
Because you
I
don't
go-
get out of bed.
I do not want to do that. I'm going to
And
stay
it's
in
evident.
bed. I'm going to order Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And guess what? There's nothing that fucking
I think you
Jane
should-
on Instagram can do about
You should
it.
share more with the world about what you do.
Should I?
I think so.
Do you think
It'd be refreshing to see.
Do you think I should start sharing on Instagram?
Yes.
Like the real thing.
The real thing.
Everyone, everyone says, the Friday song,
Very notable things.
that
Everyone,
the,
of course.
Everyone thinks Jay Finger. Oh, have you seen
Fry
his
up.
Friday segment on his
Of course,
stories every
of
week?
course.
Who's Jay Fingler? Oh, like the Friday guy.
Yeah, Friday guy. OG,
it is all I post on Instagram.
hip-hop.
Friday, your Kiddin clips. So maybe they might want to see what I'm having for tea on a Wednesday night.
But that is the problem. They fucking don't.
No one wants to see
And
that.
no one cares what, like,
No, but it would be refreshing to see something that's
different.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Like-
the question is, do you want to see it?
Sure.
Okay.
The true answer? No.
That's all I want. That's all I need to hear.
No, I want to see Thirst Trap Finks.
Coming out the shower.
There's
You've got a
face
nice
snaps,
mirror in
face snaps.
Your
I might make
snaps
it.
is a
I
good.
might make it on your behalf and take photos of you behind the scenes
This is me gaming.
with that question mark body shape.
Question mark. With the bald
When Finks is gaming, his body is shaped like a question mark.
Good posture that is.
That is the best posture.
No, that's called being fucking locked in.
Oh, in the zone.
Anything for the win.
Essendon.
All right, so we thought, it's good to have all the boys on, but we can't go. You right?
Oh, it's probably a good time to do this.
Oh yeah. We thought
New segment.
we'll stick to some old segments. Top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to the new segment later.
Okay.
Just keep that there.
Yeah, you keep that for later. Yeah. Okay. So top 5. We thought pretty easy. Top 5 beers out off tap, because
Off tap's always better.
you could say it is. But then
Not always.
there's no confusion of I like West End cans, but I like Melbourne Bitter Stubbies.
You go to the pub.
Out of the tap.
You're not drinking stubbies. You go in the pub. You're having a beer off tap. What are you getting? Hang on.
Hey, babe, on a potty.
Mate from home.
There's a lot of love hearts.
So
for
you
a
get some
mate.
love hearts.
Yeah.
Ron Weasley.
All right, Nob, you can kick us off.
Yeah. So yeah, top 5 beers
have
on tap.
five yet.
Obviously, it
Oh, neither.
start from
Yeah,
5.
toilet, though.
Yeah, start on 5.
Number 5 is James Squire ginger beer.
Oh, I suppose it counts.
Yeah.
No, but that's not a bit.
It's a beer. It's alcoholic.
It's got beer in the name.
It's a toy beer.
Anyway,
Toy
that's,
bloke.
it's number 5. Don't matter.
Yeah.
It just tastes nice.
Okay.
Okay, into 4.
Stone and Wood.
Money bags.
Have you ever got a Stone and Wood
What?
pint?
Mate, I'm fucking indie as fuck.
Cultured AF.
I'm a fucking influencer.
Do you take a photo of the,
Yeah.
the tap each time?
And then Cooper's Pale. Love a Cooper's Pale.
Yep.
Yeah.
Safe.
Yeah.
Carlton
Safe.
Draft.
Yeah.
Schnitzel.
Yep.
And West End. West End always has better on tap.
That's your top tier beer.
Yep.
Off tap. If
Yeah.
you're anywhere in Australia.
Yep.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Righto.
Neil,
Righto. Yep.
you go.
So
Neil?
5 for me. What was your number 2? Is my number 5. Carlton Draft.
Yep. Safe.
I think it's like it's not too light and it's not too heavy.
Yep.
It's in between.
Nice.
It's a good after footy beer.
Yep.
I think.
Yep.
I wouldn't have it with meal. That's just me. But I think it's good after footy.
Okay. Yep.
Yep. Number 4, I run into a Cooper's Pale Ale.
Yep.
I think again it's safe and it's
very safe.
like,
Can be very heavy.
it can be
if you eat
cloudy.
it.
Yeah.
And if it's the bottom of the keg, it can be cloudy.
Yeah.
And that's
Schnitzel
when you run
beer.
into trouble. But it's
Very
kind
good
of sweet,
beer.
Schnitty beer.
kind of bitter.
Because the schnitzel's in the beer.
Yeah.
And it is,
What I meant by that.
It is salt. It is heavy.
But yes, yeah. But also,
It's a meal and a drink. It's like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
great
yeah.
venture.
Hungry, hungry, thirsty.
It's heavy.
Yeah.
But it's also refreshing. So that's like, number 3 is Great Northern Original.
Original, yeah.
Yeah. It's a beer from up north. You can drink liters of it. It's just it's just easy to drink. It's
Okay.
it's light.
Okay.
It's a lighter beer. Great summer beer.
Yep.
Number 2, 4X Gold. Another one from up north. It is it is a light beer.
yeah, that's see that's when I'm having beer, I like to get a bit of bang for me buck.
Yeah. So I understand.
I tend to
you're paying
yeah,
you're
yeah.
paying $6.50 or $7 for a pint.
Yeah.
And yes.
But money's not a factor, I don't think.
It does, yeah. This is about
No,
what
it's
taste.
about
This
bang
is
for
what
your-
we.
yeah.
It's about what we enjoy.
No,
Yeah.
but,
Well,
no, when I say bang for your buck, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about
Or
Standard
pint.
drinks.
consumption. You know.
You are though, because you're talking about the buck.
No. But you know what? the meta. Oh,
You're
Shut up.
talking about the percentage of alcohol in the drink.
per pint. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it's a lighter beer. Yes, it's refreshing.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, Carlton Dry.
Yep.
I'm going to have to take, I'm going to have to take a piss.
Okay.
and then
Yep. You.
You're taking too long.
All right.
All right. Yep.
Carlton Dry. Drank stubbies when I was younger. Got sick of them. Got sick of them. Went on to other beers, and then have only the last 18 months come back on the Carlton Dry. Delicious,
I don't-
refreshing, cold, sweet.
See,
I don't think I've ever had them off tap.
neither.
No,
I've
always had a big
I used to have
really-
I used to have a few out of a stubby, and
Yeah.
they didn't do it for me.
Yeah, and like that's what I'm saying. Off tap, it is a beautiful, sweet. Beer.
All right. I've got a question
Right.
after you.
Not a question, but if I could change one of mine,
Yeah.
either the 4 or the 5,
Probably the 5.
I would change it with Pirate Life. What's that South
Life.
Coast Ale?
Oh yeah,
okay.
I'd change it to that.
yeah.
Question: Has anyone seen James Bogues out of the
No,
Nah.
tap?
It
I
comes
don't
out.
think
It
it-
comes
does
out.
it exist?
Comes out of Tasmania. They wouldn't send it out in kegs.
I would love to have
They'd
that
bottle
off
it.
tap. If that was in a keg, is it Kiddin as well?
I suppose.
If that was in
Someone
a
else.
keg, I would love it. That would be in my top 5. I love James.
corruption.
All right, so my top 5 is number 5. I kind of look. I'm gonna be honest. I only had 4. You remind me of a great one, Great Northern.
Yep.
Again, for all the reasons you said. Number 4, a Furphy. I don't mind a Furphy off tap.
See, I thought about putting it in there, but then
They're heavy.
I think about to when I was drinking it, and I was like,
Nah,
"There's
they're-
better beer than
They
that."
There's
can,
better.
nah.
There's better beer than
I
that.
love a Furphy.
Yeah.
Off tap. Number
Fair
3
enough.
for me, bit
Wow.
biased, Melbourne Bitter. Just a great
How's that
beer.
biased?
You're not from Melbourne.
I always have Melbourne Bitter in stubbies.
Right, so it's
That's-
not really biased.
I don't think that's what
just-
bias means.
You're not from Melbourne. You're not
Biased because I just bought Melbourne stubbies.
It's a bit
Recency
biased.
bias. Recency
But
bias.
Melbourne bitter.
Recency bias.
This is a bit biased
Recency bias.
because I'm from Adelaide.
and
Melbourne
I hate
bitter.
and I hate South Australia.
Yes.
Number 2,
Oh.
similar to Noblet, CD Carlton Draft.
Yeah,
More of a draft than
And
a
a
dry.
dry.
Yeah.
heavier.
And obviously number 1, West End Draft. West End.
Number 1's West End.
That's
It's because
You could choose
we
anything.
always
Anything.
we just always
We just
drink
always
it.
drink it out of a.
And it just tastes nice better.
Just
You
yummy.
reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love it.
Fair enough.
Because we drink it after games. We do.
Yeah,
Anyway.
that's right. That's probably like me with VB, but you can't get it on taps in South Australia.
Yeah, see, it's just.
It sucks.
Melbourne Bittered. I've never seen that on tap.
Nah,
Neither.
Holdy.
We'll be there tomorrow.
You'll be able
Be
to
there.
test it out.
We'll have one.
We will.
And you can
I'll
have
buy
a-
you one.
You can have
It's
an
my birthday.
unbiased
I'll
experience.
buy you one. When's your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Happy birthday.
For tomorrow.
For tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll buy
Holdy
a beer.
front bar, 6:30.
All
Get
right.
there.
Happy birthday. Give us your best 5 beers. Top 5 beers.
All right.
Right.
I only got
3.
4.
That's close enough.
But
you've
there's
heard
two.
all ours,
There was
so-
2 like clear ahead of the rest, and then
Because
it's
you
like
don't you go to your favourite beer. You're not.
Yeah, exactly. You don't
And
have.
then-
You don't go in
you
there
don't- yeah.
thinking I've got 5. If they don't have 4, at least I've got 1.
Yeah.
You go in there thinking they're gonna have this beer, and they've always got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's Carlton Dry. Yours is West End. Every pub's got that.
Yeah.
Onto
But
you,
then,
Red.
we're happy to have, if we're up north and they've only got 4X, guess what?
Everyone's drinking
and
it.
it tastes
Correct.
better up
It's
there.
on
Yeah,
wash out.
it does. There's something up there. Pineapple.
On the business account.
Yeah.
Oh, let's give us our. Yep. Anyway.
I'm gonna start at 1. South Coast Pale Ale, Pirate Life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard it, but I changed one of my 4
Yeah.
or 5.
I
Yeah.
did. Yeah, that's not why I said it though.
Yeah, I know.
It was already there.
Yeah,
you had it.
that's off my own back.
We don't influence each other.
Because I knew you were
Yeah.
going to say it when
Where,
you come
Yeah,
back. So.
yeah.
where do they have pints of them?
Everywhere.
Morphe,
Mo-
yeah,
like
yeah.
most places.
Morphe, they sell them cheap as well. And
Pirate
they're
Life are
heavy.
branching out.
They're heavy.
Heavy.
Mm,
The Port Adelaide Brewery.
Will they be at the Holdy at 6:30 tomorrow?
probably not. Maybe.
No, I-
Wouldn't doubt it.
One way to find out.
Yep. On to number 2.
West End,
Yes.
Alright,
See?
so-
and that was my clear 2.
Yeah.
And then I like Carlton Draft and 4X, but pretty much anything after that
Anything.
is
Any.
fair game.
Yeah.
It's pretty
beer.
hard.
It's beer.
It's
It's pretty
it's
hard
off the
to.
tap.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to find
What
a shit
do you
beer on
not
tap.
like off tap? It's probably
Somersby. It's not a beer.
Oh,
is it off tap?
You
Yeah.
can.
yeah, you can get something to be on tap.
Okay.
A Guinness off tap. Nice.
Yeah, what I
Nice.
don't
In the winter
mess
months.
with is craft beer that I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
drink
hang
this.
on.
but
Little Creatures Pale Ale.
Yeah. Nice.
I mean,
See, I wouldn't have tried that.
it's good.
Yeah.
Is that the photo you put in today? What's the fat lamb?
Oh, no, what?
Oh,
Wild Yak.
What?
Wild Yak. Rusty Yak.
yeah.
They're alright.
Rusty Yak.
That was what we were drinking at the baseball. Remember that?
Yes,
What,
yeah,
yaks?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They only sold yaks. It was pretty fucking funny.
Yeah. Well, we're running pretty long. We've just
Yeah.
we just ticked over an hour.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Probably time
God.
to.
It's been an hour.
We
We
dragged
won't talk
it
about
down.
this then.
What?
I had something. Me and Zay were talking
Oh.
before. We had
oh
something.
yeah, no, we better not go into that
Because that's at least a 20-minute debunk.
Debunk.
we can next
You
maybe
can cover that next episode.
maybe episode 50. We'll
Jesus,
get you blokes back on.
Right.
that's a long way away.
Yeah.
Not really.
You weren't
40
happy.
weeks.
Weren't real happy with the performance, mate.
40,
Yeah,
40 weeks is almost a year.
Well, we're already a fifth of the way there. Think about that.
Yeah,
Think
so-
about how much 40 weeks away is.
That's okay.
It's not till fucking next
I'm-
January.
I'm just saying a milestone.
If
Fuck
you're not
that.
if you're not happy with the performance,
yeah.
I'm just saying
I was thinking-
the next big.
I thought this
milestone.
was. I thought this was a good
No,
podcast.
it's good.
Yeah.
it was a pass, wasn't it?
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But
If you don't
But
want-
you don't want us, just say you don't want us on here again.
C
That's all you
plus?
have to say. It. Just say it.
all I'm saying is we just want milestone. Like
Oh,
Yeah.
the new segment.
The new segment.
we can
we can
bring
finish it.
this up.
This is a limited edition segment.
No, we
Won't
can
take long.
We can finish this with finish it with Zaves.
All right, so Zave thought of a segment. Give
This
it
is
to
for
us.
audio listeners only.
Yeah,
Audio.
yeah. Audio only. So sorry, Glazy.
Glazy, you can't.
And to those video viewers out there, don't cheat and tell the audio listeners what it is.
Shut your eyes now.
I know you want to.
All right. No, we didn't describe it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's
Bit
what
of ASMR.
ASMR.
Guess the food I'm eating.
So that's the game. So
I believe there's a prize on the end
there
of
is
that
a
if you guess what it
prize.
is.
Mystery prize. Bit of a, like,
I'll give him a sticker.
if you guess what it is, we'll give
Within
you a
the
sticker.
realm of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we could make that a weekly thing.
No.
See how we go. Not likely,
You can.
but we better finish off with probably everyone's favourite segment once again.
Oh, fuck's sake.
What's wrong with Fink?
What isn't wrong with
Oh.
Everyone wants to know.
Case?
What happened this week?
Okay, see.
Well,
KC.
since you asked, me eczema's flaring up again.
No, I didn't.
I go to bed and
No one
it's
asked.
like You know when you see a dog like itching its back leg?
Its ass on the grass because it's got worms.
No, that's not me with my like ankles. I just fucking itch and itch and itch.
Like you're starting a toe stroke.
Yeah, no, it's in bed. It's like fucking. So, Xmas. It must be a winter thing. The old Xmas. Summer. All
Don't know.
good.
Seen any
Winter?
koalas lately?
Nah, no koalas.
No
But
koalas?
for those that were wondering, eczema around the eyes, all good. So
There's no more sweat in the X-Men.
my eyes are not burning.
That's a good thing.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
So
Good to
good.
hear.
Still
That's
a
a-
lot of
that's a
shit.
very
And
good-
cold sores are gone for now. So another
Yeah.
positive. I'm on the up.
This is the worst way to end the podcast. We could have not talked about
Yeah,
this.
we could have passed this section.
Nah, but everyone likes it.
Yeah. So what's wrong with things?
Eczema's flare up again. That's what's wrong.
Is that it?
That's it.
Right.
And that's it for now.
Bored.
For
Till
now.
next week. There could be some
Till
more.
now.
Could be some more coming next
Some
week.
more diseases.
Yeah. Hey, eczema's not a disease. I don't know what you'd classify it as.
Do you get special
Condition.
special parking?
I get steroid cream.
Because he looks like he's got a twitch in his
Yeah,
leg.
because walking agitates it, so you need to park close
Yeah.
to the coals.
There's something in that. Maybe.
That's got legs.
Would I get
itchy
something
legs?
for my stutter? Maybe. I don't know.
Not sure how parking close will help. less,
Don't get-
less potential.
Yeah.
Like,
Interaction with
Interactions
other
with
people.
people. Yeah. What's so funny? Fuck off.
Disabled.
if you're trying to talk whilst itching your eczema on your ankle, that's genuine starting up.
It's like, pat your head and rub your tummy.
How you going?
All right, we need to wrap this up. So it's been a good episode with the four Shadowhawks.
Shadowhawks, unite.
Yeah.
For those once
Shadowhawks
again,
out.
Will, Neil, Jay,
Si.
Simon.
Swami.
It's a
Simo.
pleasure. Neil and Simon are off to the pub.
Thanks again for our sponsors, Motel Poinsettia, Kitschki Ag Contracting.
Yep.
Also our
Mystery Wine sponsor.
Mystery Wine sponsor.
He's a wizard.
He's a whiz.
You kidding?
No joke this week.
Kidding?
Oh,
The joke's the podcast.
Shall I find a joke? I'll find a joke.
What? As in, you already got one prepared? Or
Oh.
No, go on Google. Fucking
No,
does
I
that
have
count?
I have a good.
I tell a joke?
Yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm scared.
No.
Kid friendly.
No, I've just found a good one.
It is friendly.
I've just found a good one.
Okay.
Yeah, surely.
What's the best part of a blowjob? 10 minutes of peace and quiet.
That is just.
That is grim.
But 10 minutes.
Marathon.
2 minutes.
Marathon, man.
All right.
No, sorry.
You got it.
Tom's joke.
Yeah, yeah.
So there was this boy, and he was on a farm with his father and his mother, and the father was always out in the fields and the tractors working, and the son loved being out there with his dad and the tractors and just
Wait,
obsessed
hold on.
tractors.
Is this like not a joke, but like your memory?
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway, this kid loves tractors, and he cuts out all the tractors out of magazines and sticks them on his wall in his bedroom and whatnot. Anyway, his father passes away from a heart attack, and they're forced to.
That's not
Oh,
the joke.
not the punchline.
They're
Bit too early.
They're forced to sell the farm. And anyway, so they sell the farm and they move into town. About 10 years later, the boy's 18. And he's driving around with his mates in their bloody ute, P-plates on, and they see this house that's smouldering away. And they're like, fuck, we better go out there and have a look. And they pull up the front door and there's smoke pillowing out the windows. And they're like, he can hear people screaming inside. And so they run inside and they're like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? And this boy walks in there and takes in a big, deep breath. And he goes over to the window and blows out. And suddenly all this smoke inside's disappeared. And his mate's like, what the fuck? How'd you do that? And he goes, I'm an ex-Tractor fan.
Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
that was just not it. We're just going to end on that note. Sorry, you had to sit through 2 minutes of that. We'll be back
Luckily, there's no one listening to this.
We will be back next week, I hope.
Have fun watching this, Sophie. We are back, baby. Let's fucking go. You kidding?
Oh shit! There it is.